Hey. Hey, look at that. Look at that. What? What just fell? What is that? What? Debris. Yeah, that's my ship debris. Where did that come from? Was there just a piece of heat shield just hanging on? I hope there were no animals down there. Alright, that sounds like it's slowing down. So... how's that doing? That looks good. So I'm gonna wait for the flames to go up. That's the first time that's happened. Welcome back to Kerbal Space Program, everyone. I know it's been a long time since the last episode. In all honesty, I'm recording this at the same pace-ish compared to my other series, but see, the problem with this game is you stumble around and fumble around a lot, and don't really get anything done. So I've like thrown away like 2 to 3 hours of footage basically. But what I've done so far is basically I did some more contracts like ferrying missions and things like that. I got some money and then I upgraded our vehicle assembly building. So now we can actually get, I think it's 255 parts compared to 30. And the reason I did that is because I was really struggling to get a craft to fly by the moon, because that's kind of our current contract right now. If I have it here, yeah, basically we need to fly by the moon, collect some scientific information. And that was just really hard. See, now I'm sure a smart person could do it with 30 parts, but I'm not a smart person, so I need more parts. So yeah, that's basically where we're at. So that was a lot, I know. But at this point, I think we are ready to try and build a craft to actually go to the moon. This has been a long time coming. Especially, yeah, because we did orbit a while back, but you know, we need a new milestone under our belt, right? So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna start piecing something together. I'm guessing we're gonna ultimately probably need a 3-stage ship or something like that, but anyways, I'm gonna start throwing stuff together here, and we'll see what happens. Okay, so I'm just kind of planning out stuff here. So right now I just kind of have the cabin and a heat shield set up in case we have a rapid descent. But I'm trying to think. I think we're gonna need 3 stages. So I think our first stage is gonna be big gigantic boosters to get us off the Earth. Okay, we've seen that before. And then I think I'm gonna use the second stage to really focus on sideways movement and setting up orbit. And then I'm gonna use the third stage to navigate us to the moon. And that third stage, it really, once when you're in orbit with Earth, honestly, it doesn't require much more, it seems like, to get going to the moon. So, and naturally, since we have to build backwards here, I think what I'm gonna do, I think I'm just gonna throw on 2 of these fuel tanks. My guess is that's enough. Again, I'm not a smart person, so this could go horribly wrong. But I'm thinking maybe something like this. That might be enough to get from orbit to the moon. And then basically we'll have a second stage. Oh, let me not forget a coupler here. Or a decoupler. There we go. And then I think this is going to be something really similar. But it takes a lot of fuel to set up. Orbit though. Okay, I'm gonna have to think about this a little bit. Okay, so listen, I've been thinking about this for a while now, and I think I need to do something different. So I know this isn't gonna be the most aerodynamic thing, but that's fine, because I'll just be packing heat. See these giant fuel things? Okay, I'm gonna have to, obviously I'm gonna bring them down. But I am going to have 4 of these for the first stage on the outside. Something like that. Okay, I'm just making sure they're attached. Use the solid ones, boost way up, and then I'm gonna have 2 liquid fuel engines, which kind of have the advantage of these being, well, they're more efficient out in space. At that point, I should be fairly out in space. And then these will set up orbit, which should be plenty of fuel. This will be 8 total with 2 engines. I've never done this before. I've always tried it with 1 engine. And the trouble is I run out of fuel, so I'm not sure. And I can't just like have an extremely long spaceship Because I tried that, and that is not stable. That flops around when it's flying around, so also not exactly an option. So I'm hoping this will kind of remedy the situation. Whether or not it does, we'll find out. Alright, well, this is what I got. I got everything all lined up. I hope this works as well as I'm imagining. I don't know about the aerodynamics, if it's better to have this sticking out versus having all these level. I just noticed that now. That's fine. You'll notice the weird decouplers here. That's just because I have a contract to test those out on an escape trajectory. So hopefully I remember to do that. I have to remember to grab some science from the moon once we're flying by it too. But yeah, I'll try and do my best to keep track of all that. Alright, without further ado, let's see how much I messed this up. Can't afford to launch vessel. Ah, I see. I'm in a unique situation where I don't have enough money. I'm poor. Luckily, it's not very much. Okay, so I gotta cut something out here. Let me take a look. Okay, I know this isn't exactly optimal, but I just removed one science goo container. I know that's gonna be a 0.05 ton imbalance, but I'm hoping that's not gonna be a big deal. As you can tell, I know everything about rocket science. I'm the #1 source. Okay, here we go. Jeez, that wobbled. That's wobbling a little bit. Is everything gonna be fine? Should I have centered the mounting points more? No, this should be fine. Valentina, I sincerely hope you're coming back from this one. Okay, stability on, full throttle. Hopefully I set the staging right, that's another thing. Alright. Here we go. I didn't put any fins on it. You know, we're on a bit of a budget. Yeah, that is wobbling. That's lost energy right there. That is lost efficiency. See, I should have put the mounting, the decouplers in the middle, I think. But it looks like it's correcting itself a little bit. We're going to the side, which I'm hoping that is useful when setting up orbit. It might be okay. I hope that's just in the right direction. Okay, how are we doing? Oh, out of fuel. Eject those. How far are we gonna glide up here? Not very far. Okay, so, and we're rotating. Okay. Alright, come on. Valentina, I told you to keep it stable. Nah, keep it pro grade. Okay, come on. I'm gonna have to activate these boosters, but not while we're pointing down. Come on. Okay, we're getting it there. Almost. I'm actually gonna put this at about half throttle since there's 2 engines. Okay, now we can strategize a little bit. Yeah, see, I think our thing got a little bit crooked here. That's fine. I'm actually just gonna change this a little bit so we can start going sideways. Remember, this stage, I just want to... Oh, whoops. No, don't do that. Do stability. Shh. Okay. Go sideways a little bit. Something like that. Okay, I'm pretty much in outer space. How are we doing? Okay. Okay, that's looking pretty good. Okay, let me shut those engines off. Let me just get an idea. And set up orbit. Burn time 1 minute. Okay. Now what do these numbers mean? I think this means we're gonna cut into our second bank of fuel. Yeah, that means stage number 4. Oh, geez. Please tell me. Okay, I think we might actually have enough fuel to do this. Okay. All right, let's just keep going. There's only one way to know, and that's trying. So, let's do that. Let's align ourselves properly. And so I explained this in my last recording, which I did not post. So let's do this. Yeah, we're on a tilted orbit. Hang on. I don't have much time to fix this. I just kind of want to level that out. Something like that. I know that's kind of lost energy. Okay. Align with this. And there we go. Not perfect, but should be fine. Okay, let's see our arc grow. There we go. So you'll notice, like, I'm burning before they say the node is coming up. That's just because you want to about split it in half. So you burn about half your time before it and half it after it. That way it averages out just fine. Because the computer thinks you can put in that much thrust instantly, like at that time. So that's why you have to end up doing that. Okay, those are done. Let's eject those. Use this. Now we're at smaller mass. And hopefully we can set up orbit now and not use a ton of fuel. Now this is a new engine. The Terrier, yep. They want me to test it in orbit 120,000 to 130,000. Okay. Well, I hope I end up doing that. Okay, I think we have orbit going now. Holy, okay, we have orbit. And look at that fuel we have. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, we might have done something. Okay, let me test the engine quick, cause... Run test. That's it? You didn't need to turn it on or anything? Yes, there we go. Okay, contract's done. That's great. Ignore this ferry tourist contract. I may have been trying to make more money last time. Okay, so what do we have? Radial decoupler on escape trajectory. So we should set that up, and then I need to remember to actually hit that. Okay, next step. We're going to plan out hitting the moon. Not directly, just flying by it. So again, I think I mentioned this in a previous episode that I did upload. But when you're trying to hit the moon, you kind of have to aim it to where the moon is going to be. Because it takes time. It takes time to fly that far. So I'm just seeing... Oh yeah, and there you can kind of see my orbit. Like you can see the purple thing. That's the predicted moon. So where's about the middle for this? This is kind of weird, but... Okay, I think I need to turn that down a little bit. Let's move this. Come on, sense the moon. So I just want to fly by it just a little bit. Nothing crazy, so I'm just going to slap that in the middle there. And yeah, we're going to be really far away. The moon escape. Okay. That should be good. How much burn time is that? 43 seconds? And now I just want to make sure we have enough fuel to slow down and, like, you know, come back to orbit. Is there a way I can tell how much fuel that we have left? I'm pretty sure there's a scientific way. Like with all the data I have available. Let me just look. Okay, so I know a quick and dirty way. So, okay, my burn time's 43 seconds. I'll just remember that. So I can burn up to 1 minute 14 seconds. Okay, so that's actually... That should be enough burn, I think. 20 seconds to reduce it enough to get back into Earth's atmosphere. It's going to be cutting it close, but, you know, rocket science is definitely a surgical sort of thing. So, if I can, though, I don't want to upset my orbit too much. Something like... I just want just a little bit. Now, what if I rotate this around some? Like, I just want just enough. I want to conserve as much fuel as possible. Okay, that should be good. That'll save a little bit of fuel, I think. So, when's this node coming up? 2 minutes. Oh, wow, that's actually kind of close. Okay, then. So let's align. And this thing says to align here. Oh, I think that's because as we go around Earth, this is going to actually move. I'm pretty sure we're going to want it right here. So let's do that. Line it right there. Hit warp to next maneuver. And so our burn time's 43 seconds. So we're going to have to do about 20-ish seconds before and after that node, just to average it out. And make it as average, or as accurate as possible. There we go. So I'm just going to speed up time just a little bit. So we can get to about 20 seconds. And let me line up right here on the nav ball. And then I think that's about it. Now we do our burn. Let me just make sure we get that there. Okay. And now, so this engine I have, it's even higher efficiency than my other ones, and it just burns really slow. So don't be freaking out that thing isn't growing super fast. Although I'm freaking out. I hope I didn't miss like how much fuel I had. Oh, that's exponential growth with that. Look at that. Okay. Okay, we might have to burn backwards a little bit. What is happening here? Okay, hang on just a second. So it looks like, oh, we don't really want that. Hang on. Valentina, let's align program. It's like I must have just overshot it, or things weren't exactly right, so our trajectory changed by that much. I'm just gonna burn a tiny bit. Look at that, I have it on like 1%. Okay, I'm just gonna turn it up just a little bit. Just so it looks a little bit better. And we don't like slingshot that way. Okay. Okay, that should be fine. There we go. All right. Oh my gosh. Okay, are we on, does this count as an escape trajectory, or do we have to wait till we actually like kind of flying away? Not on escape trajectory yet. Okay. Whoo boy. Okay, I'm excited. So let's get moving. I'm just gonna teleport to here. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, teleport time, 1.5 hours to go this far. Thankfully, stuff is warping. Thankfully, stuff is warping. What does that even mean? Okay, don't... Actually, yeah, align prograde, because that's actually how we're gonna have to burn to get back. So, we're not on escape trajectory yet? Okay, does that mean, like... That probably means up here, then. Okay, because I just want to make sure I hit that. I guess, yeah, let's go ahead. Let's warp. I just want to see this in real time. Look at, there's Kerbal. We're going far away. Our space program's evolving. Where's the moon? Oh, hi, moon. This seems kind of close. You know what I mean? Like, we're kind of close to the moon. I wasn't expecting us to get that close. This should be fine, right? Okay, now... Is this escape trajectory? We're not technically on Kerbal anymore. What's that all about? Maybe I should have checked more points along the way. I don't know, that's fine. That's just I hate this contract because it's so stupid. You just test a little thing. Okay, that's fine. But we are... Yeah, we are on... In the Earth's... Not Earth. In the moon's sphere of influence, so... What that means is now we can collect scientific data, which is really good science, I think. Log temperature. 16 science. High over the moon. Keep experiment. So that'll count, right? Recover or transmit any science from the moon to achieve this goal. Yep. So this counts as moon science. So let's go ahead. Let's do. What does the mystery goo do? Okay, why does? No, I want the. Why is it doing the command pod? Literally, the mystery goo is highlighted. I have this problem so much. Okay, there we go. Observe mystery goo. The goo seems to be less dense here. Fantastic. 20 science for that. And then how about the barometer? What's the pressure out in space? The instrument reads 0 as if it were in a vacuum. Ah, interesting. Interesting. I'll report this to the big boys upstairs. This might upset some people. I don't know. Okay, that's it. We got all the science then. That should be good. That's going to be really nice. So we have to recover that before that gets checked off. So now we are up to here. Return to Kerbal from a flyby of the moon. Valentina, I hope you're enjoying this. Can't I take a crew report to... Cannot disembark off of Kerbal. Oh, that's right. I need a spacesuit before I can let her jump outside and do her observation. Okay, so what's our perhaps is 500,000 meters. So we're definitely gonna have to burn up here. And honestly, I'm not like terribly worried. We got a heat shield, so we should be able to come back, but I would like to slow it down a bit, so I don't think I'm gonna come right back into Kerbal on this loop. I think I'm gonna come down here. Let's lower that just a little bit. Maybe okay, not that much. Maybe like 100-ish thousand, 183, 160. That should be good. And then I'll probably burn it back. That way we're just coming in at a little bit slower speed, and that'll make re-entry a little bit easier. Okay then, well, that is a beautiful view from the moon. Let's go ahead and warp to our next maneuver here. And hopefully nothing gets wacky with all the, you know, gravitational pulls and fields and all that. There we go, okay. Looks like the moon is leaving. Did our course change at all? Maybe a little bit, 500,000. Did that change? I don't know. Are we just... Yeah, not escape trajectory. Okay, I was hoping maybe the game would think we're escaping. So, there we go. So let's just wait. Am I aligned? Yeah, I am aligned. Okay, let's just wait. We just have to burn for literally 1 second. So let's do that. 3, 2, 1. And just do a tiny bit. There we go. Okay. All right, that looks pretty good. That's within our region of air. Control node lock. Okay, well, get rid of that. Whew. I can't believe we're doing this right now. This seems so out of reach. Like when I was doing this earlier, trying to get to the moon was just 30 parts and stuff. Like I was getting nowhere. But holy crap, we flew by the moon. Now we're gonna come back. All right, let's go ahead and warp back to Kerbal. Warp here. Oh my gosh, it's gonna take 1 day. I hope we gave Valentina some food and water. I don't remember seeing that on the budget. We may have forgotten to think about the time requirements for this. Gosh. Yeah, the thing in the top left says 2 days. 2 days, 2 hours. All right, how's this looking? Hey, there's Kerbal. We're back. We're back. Okay, how far away here? Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and plan a maneuver here. Okay, so let's get this maneuver here and then burn retrograde with most of our fuel. Okay. So there is something I have not accounted for here. We don't exactly have enough fuel to use to slow us down that much. So we can't really, reduce our apoapsis very much. Oh boy. Like, we can get it in a comfortable orbit, don't get me wrong, but that's not, you know, what's the best we can do? 190,000. Yeah, that's not enough. Okay, so tell you what, let's do, you know, let's at least slow us down. How much was this? 30 seconds. So let's use about half our fuel to slow us down. I think this will be good. That'll slow us down somewhat, and then once when I get there, then we're gonna slow it down, reduce it from here. That is gonna be a hot. We're gonna be coming in hot. That's for sure. I think I should use a little bit more because it doesn't require much fuel. Like to go from, we're at what, 150? So just a rough approximation. To go from 150 to like there, it's like less than a second of burn, so we don't really need very much. So let's actually use a little bit more. Let's use 22 seconds. Okay, that's 500,000. That's more reasonable. So let's use 23 seconds. That'll give us a few seconds left to reduce it the other way. As long as my calculations are correct. If I'm wrong, we're gonna have an astronaut stranded out in space. Okay, so warp. Let's cruise along here. All right, great. Align. Everything there is good. You know what I can do? Where are these? Those ones can just, like, seriously. Let's just shoot those off. That was unnecessary. Wait. Okay, now the burn time. Now it doesn't like me for the burn time. What? I think the game got confused. The game got confused. It didn't like it that I changed the weight. Why does it not say burn time anymore? I have seemingly upset the game. Okay, we're doing this the old-fashioned way then. We don't need no maneuvers where I come from. 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000, 5, 1,000, 6, 1,000, 7, 1,000, 8, 1,000, 9, 1,000, 10, 1,000, 11, 1,000, 12, 1,000, 13, 1,000, 14, 1,000, 15, 1,000, 16, 1,000, 17, 1,000, 18, 1,000. Okay, I got a little bit nervous. What does this look like? Okay, that's good. That's good. Okay. And we're gonna have just enough fuel here. What? Okay, what if I set up... Oh my gosh, did I seriously, like, bug out the game? I seriously bugged it out. It won't... It's not telling me how much burn time I have. Okay, we're coming in manually. Good thing I was trained for this. Good thing this didn't happen, like, while I was trying to... Oh, like when I was trying to get to the moon or something. Okay, all right. Well then, let's do this. Let's warp all the way around. We're tacking on a little bit more time for our mission here, but that's fine. Valentina's just gonna do a bonus orbit. You know, she probably doesn't complain. She likes the scenery. Okay, how much time till there? 1 minute until there. Okay, so we're just gonna wait about a minute-ish by speeding it up 5 times. Okay, so we're just about there. Looks like, how much time? 13 seconds. We're aligned retrograde. That should be good. And then I'm gonna hit the boosters here. Okay, that's it. We're gonna hit the atmosphere. Now, how fast do I want to come in? Is 58 good? I think 58 will be good. We'll gradually slow down and fall to Earth. I think that's the idea here. Okay, this is the part where I get nervous. We've done so much, but now we need to come back in from a hot orbit. It's not the hottest orbit, you know. We might have done more. We've definitely done more sketchy things, I'll say. Like using that damn shield in was that episode 2 or 3 using using the engine. We used, I think, a solid fuel booster as a heat shield. Which, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do, man. When it's game time, you gotta go. Okay, so how's this doing? 70,000. Okay, we're in the atmosphere. So let's actually decouple this engine. Oh, okay, sorry. I just like freaked out. I thought I messed up the couplers or something. So let's hit that. No, not the crew hatch. Hit the decoupler. Actually, I can probably just hit it here. There we go. Decouple that. Don't come back. Seriously, don't. You did a good job, though. I'm not mad at you. Okay, facing retrograde, so heat shield takes the brunt of this attack. Is that already red hot? I don't like the look of that. That makes me nervous. Okay. All that's left to do is wait. Oh gosh. Why I get nervous every single time with these re-entries. I'm just curious, how long, like, those people, the scientists at NASA that, like, you know, are sitting at the consoles, like, you know, they built the rockets and then they gotta, you know, tell the pilots what to do and watch people re-enter from orbit. How long do those people live? Because I'll be stressed out of my mind. I'll be bald by the age of 30 on a good day. Seriously, that stress has got to be crazy. So this seems to be going well. According to this, I'm sorry, we're gaining altitude? Oh, maybe we're going too fast? Are we gonna go back out into a loop orbit again? I mean, I'm okay with that. That's free slowdown, baby. That's free slowdown. Yeah, look at that. That's shrinking our apoapsis. That'll make our re-entry actually easier. Look at that. We're exploiting the Earth's atmosphere for free fuel, basically. I intended to do this. This was my goal all along. I planned this out. Don't worry about it. Okay, yep. Yep, indeed that happened. Okay, so we slowed down, and we brought the apoapsis in by about 100,000 meters. Okay, Valentina, you're gonna be in orbit a little bit longer. Looks like 42 minutes. Okay, that's not too bad. That's another hour. That's kind of cool. Like, that'd be a cool experience orbiting around the Earth in an hour. That's something I wouldn't mind doing. Okay, so now we're back here. Again, in very light atmosphere. What would this? Is this the exosphere? Does that still have air in it? I don't remember my layers of the atmosphere. But very light air, so we have very low friction, but enough to slow us down. Listen, we might keep doing Ring the Rosie here for a little bit as we're bringing stuff in, because I think we're actually going too fast. Just fine. I mean, what else am I going to do? I ejected my engine, so, you know, we can't do that. Yeah, I think we're just going to play Ring Around the Rosie a little bit. Alright, here we go again. This time it's taken 37 minutes. Let's go all the way around the Earth. This would be fun. This is like a Ferris wheel, but it's the Earth. Okay, how are we doing? 85,000. Alright, again. Let's just speed up till we hit the atmosphere. And then again, I'm going to hit quadruple time, but I think... Sorry, I can't see that. 400,000, so we're chopping off 100,000 meters every time. I mean, we got to get this thing down to 70,000 meters is basically the thing. Now, there might be... I don't know if this is going to speed up each time, if we cut off more and more, or if we are going to cut off less and less. Alright. So, looks like our apoapsis... I still don't know if I'm saying that right. Our apoapsis is 86,000, so this will for sure be the trip home. And honestly, I'm less worried now. We're going so slow. This will be a really slow descent, so this should be just fine. That's good to know, though. Like, if you think back when I was in the moon sphere of influence and had that big wide orbit, I just really, realistically need enough fuel to just trim Kerbin's atmosphere, and that'll slow me down, and we can keep, you know, going around and around and around until I, you know, get slowed down by the Earth's atmosphere so much. Granted, that might mean Valentina needs to stay in here for an extra week, but, you know, sacrifices have to be made. It's part of the job. You know, she's getting paid, whatever. How much do astronauts get paid? Like 1,000 an hour? More than me. What do we got? Yep, 70,000. Here we go. All right. Everything aligned properly? Where am I? Oh, we're on the dark side of the planet. There we go. Lined up properly, and now all that remains is just slowing down. I am going to speed this up 4 times here. That should be fine. So I think we're going to come back safe. The main thing I'm worried about is science equipment burning up, but, you know, what am I going to do? Tell Valentina to crawl out and put it inside the cabin? It's a fair statement. Why don't we put that stuff inside? I feel like there might be room. Okay, but otherwise, how is this looking? Okay, that's dropping. Yeah, we're for sure landing this time. Oh, hi. The Earth got closer. Okay, so it looks like we're going to land in daytime. Hey, there's our station. There's the Kerbal Space Center. Wouldn't that be funny if I ended up landing close? That would make the return job a lot easier, recovering the vessel. I still don't know exactly how they recover those. Okay, this still isn't even red hot. Okay, now it's getting hotter. Okay, all right, hang on. I want more control. I'm just gonna set it to 2 times. How is this doing? I still don't know what ab means. Like, I don't know if this is a threshold or an overall lifetime. I don't think I've ever seen it go down, so I'm pretty sure it's overall durability. Okay, but otherwise, we're heating up, we're returning. And I don't really know what safe speeds are for returning, but we're dropping negative 100 meters per second, but going sideways still at 2,000 meters per second. Should be fine. Oh, look at that. Hang on, let me zoom in. There's our trajectory, and it is getting shorter. Oh my gosh, we're gonna land pretty close. Now, if I land on top of the Kerbal Space Center, that's not my fault. I ain't paying for those repairs, and that would also be like astronomical odds. I should pay attention to this so I don't burn up. 132, 131. I guess that's the thing to think of, though. If I do that thing I mentioned earlier, like from Moon's escape, and come back and keep exploiting Earth's atmosphere, my heat shield might not have enough life to actually do that. So I think I actually wore this down to like 150 just doing that. But granted, this is quite a bit of life, so. Alright, that sounds like it's slowing down. So, how's that doing? That looks good. So I'm gonna wait for the flames to go up. Everyone okay? I didn't know heat shields just explode like that. That's the first time that's happened. What? I mean, I get why the game got mad at me. I'm glad that it didn't explode everything. What the heck? Alright, there we go. Now it's just, now it's just, this is the most nerve-wracking part for me. I gotta hope I set the parachute settings right. I increased the altitude to deploy because I wanted to make sure. I wanted to help encourage a safer descent. And I hope that works. I set it to 2,000 meters. We're kind of in the mountains though, so 2,000 meters is 2,000 meters above sea level. So I kind of wish I deployed it early. Oh. Hey. Hey, look at that. Look at that. What? What just fell? What is that? What? Was that a piece that... Flyby debris. Yeah, that's my ship debris. Where did that come from? Was there just a piece of heat shield just hanging on? I hope there were no animals down there. Alright, that's not my fault. That was an extraneous variable in my meticulous planning. You know, I do my best with these things. Okay. Wow. We actually did it. Holy crap. I shouldn't, you know, okay, maybe a meteor is gonna come and hit me, or maybe the engine that I deployed earlier with the fuel tanks is gonna come down and strike me down. All right, let me get us back to Earth. That's the problem with setting the parachute early, is it takes an eternity to actually land, but I take that over blowing up. Okay. We're getting really close now. As I said, we're in the mountains actually, so if I left it on the default setting of 1,000 meters, this parachute actually would have never deployed. That's a scary thought. So if you ever build your own, maybe think about mountains, and maybe, I don't know. I think the tutorial actually tells you to set it higher. That's fine, okay. Geez, that's it, right? So, flyby moon, and then I need to recover, okay, I need to recover the craft to complete that contract to bring back the science. Recover vessel. And then we did another contract. Yeah, we tested the engine too. Look at that science. 72 science earned from all that. Temperature scan, atmospheric pressure scan, that. And recovery of vessel on a flyby of the moon, 12 science. Holy moly. Recovered $3,000 in parts. That's like 15% of the overall cost. Valentina got some XP, but did not level up from a flight to the moon. That's kind of remarkable. Okay. There we go. Explore the moon, and the other contract is all finished. Holy crap, we did it. This seemed so impossible when I was trying it before. And then I eventually resolved to make more money so we can build bigger ships. So, again, probably could have did it more efficiently, but that, you know, that's part of the game. You know, I'll probably be building more efficient craft in the future as I'm learning how physics works. Holy crap, we have $500,000. That was a big thing, wasn't it? Holy crap. The feeling of accomplishment in this game is so great once you actually frickin' do something after taking forever. Oh my gosh. Wow. Alright. Great job, everyone. I hope you all enjoyed that as much as me. God, I love this game. Alright, there'll be more Kerbal in the future. Our next milestone is landing on the moon, although, you know, I can't promise that in the next episode. We take it as it comes here. We might orbit the moon, then land on it. I don't know. We'll see. But thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.